that just rumor?
No, it's just one big rumor that doesn't seem to go away. But and at this point, I feel like I'm disappointing the whole of America.
Girls' Portia de Rossi early relationship highlights is finally speaking out. After her split with Ellen DeGeneres, their marriage fell apart partly because Ellen's controlling behavior created an atmosphere of fear for Portia. But challenges faced in marriage wasn't just that Ellen's ties to Diddy also caused strain between them. In the end, Portia decided to cut ties, even asking Ellen to leave their home after a period of silent sources close to Portia's personal struggles. Portia says she has no regrets about her decision. She's found peace and is taking time to reflect on everything. Now Portia is focusing on spending more time with her family, and it's clear this change is bringing her some much-needed comfort. So what happened, Ellen? DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's story began in 2000 at a Los Angeles event. Ellen, a popular comedian and TV host, was already open about being gay, while Portia, an up-and-coming actress from Ali MXB, was not. When Portia first met Ellen, she was conclusion and viewer engagement, immediately captivated, but afraid to act on her feelings. Fearing it would hurt her career, they exchanged pleasantries and moved on. But the encounter left a lasting impression on Portia. Over the next few years, their paths crossed a few more times. Each meeting carried a certain magnetic tension, a sense of something unsaid by 2004. Both Ellen and Portia found themselves single and at a similar event again. This time there was no mistaking the mutual attraction. Ellen, being the more openly out and proud of the two, initiated a deeper conversation, breaking down some of the barriers Portia had built around herself. Portia felt safe in Ellen's presence, a feeling she had rarely experienced before they began dating. Soon after, though initially under the radar, their relationship, once public, became a symbol of love, courage and authenticity. In the LGBTQ+ community, Ellen, who had faced intense backlash after coming out in the late 1990s, was now thriving as the host of the Ellen DeGeneres Show, which premiered in 2003. Her career was soaring. Meanwhile, Portia was gaining recognition for her role in Arrested Development as they became more open about their relationship. Their connection grew even stronger. Ellen frequently shared her love for Portia on her show, while Portia, who came out around the same time they began dating, found Ellen's confidence and positivity deeply inspiring. She often referred to Ellen as both her best friend and soulmate. By 2005, they were inseparable. Their shared love for animals, philanthropy, and desire to make a positive impact in the world made them seem like the perfect match. Ellen's humor and wit balanced Portia's more reserved and introspective nature. They were often seen laughing together, holding hands at red carpet events, and sharing loving glances. They became a much-adored couple. A beacon of hope for many in the LGBTQ+ community in 2008, when the California Supreme Court overturned the ban on same-sex marriage. Ellen and Portia decided to take the leap. It wasn't just a personal choice, it was also a powerful political statement. Excited to have their love officially recognized, Ellen proposed to Portia at their Los Angeles home, presenting her with a stunning 3-carat pink diamond ring. Portia, overcome with emotion, immediately said yes. Their wedding on August 16, 2008, was a small, intimate ceremony at their Beverly Hills home, surrounded by close family and friends. The day was filled with love and joy. Ellen, beaming, said, "There's a smile on my face, there's a spring in my step, and there's a ring on my finger." And that's it. The couple wore gowns by Zach Pose and Ellen and a white pantsuit, Portia in a flowing dress. They exchanged handwritten vows full of love, support, and friendship. It was a historic moment, not just for them, but for countless others who looked to them as role models. Their marriage marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. They continued to support each other in their respective careers while also taking on joint projects, particularly those focused on humanitarian and animal rights causes in public. They were often seen sharing affectionate moments, laughing together and showing genuine admiration for each other. Their love story was for a time considered one of the most stable and beautiful in Hollywood. However, like all relationships, Ellen and Portia's marriage was not without its difficulty. The pressures of Hollywood public scrutiny and the intense schedules both maintained began to take their toll. One of the first signs of trouble emerged around 2014, when rumors of a rift between the couple started making headlines. These rumors were fueled by Ellen's high-profile persona as a talk show host and Portia's struggles to find her own path within the shadow of Ellen's success. Portia, though a talented actress, found herself often defined by her marriage rather than her own achievements. This led to an identity crisis that caused friction between them. Portia was also dealing with personal battles, including her long struggle with eating disorders and a sense of inadequacy.
Living with anorexia and bulimia is hell, but chronic dieting is also hell. Living your entire life never feeling good enough about your body, never always feeling like if you weighed a little less somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better, is a horrible way to live. And it's a very short step from a full-blown eating disorder. But really the only way I recovered from my eating disorder and from chronic dieting was to never ever restrict any kind of food, not even portion size. And that really is the only way that food loses its power over you. If you can have something every day as much as you want, you tend not to want it as much anymore.
Ellen's career was demanding more of her time and energy as her show continued to gain traction. Ellen was becoming one of the most powerful and influential figures in Hollywood. Her brand of humor, kindness, and advocacy for positive change was resonating worldwide. Yet the image of Ellen the entertainer contrasted with the reality at home. Portia often felt lonely and isolated in their marriage. Ellen, with her busy schedule, sometimes failed to notice how deeply Portia was struggling. In 2018, Ellen seriously considered ending her talk show, feeling worn out by the pressure of always maintaining a public image of kindness and happiness. She was exhausted by the constant expectations from her audience and the entertainment industry. Portia supported the idea, seeing it as an opportunity for them to reconnect away from the spotlight. However, Ellen ultimately decided to renew her contract, a choice that seemed to signal her prioritization of her career over personal time with Portia. As the years went by, the cracks in their marriage became more apparent. The intense pressure from their public life, combined with personal insecurities, created a rift. The pandemic of 2020 only exacerbated these tensions when Ellen was accused of fostering a toxic work environment. On her show, the scandal was splashed across the media, and suddenly the Ellen brand was being questioned. Ellen was under a microscope. Portia stood by Ellen during this tumultuous period, publicly supporting her. But behind the scenes, it was another story. The stress of the scandal and the negative media attention put further strain on their marriage. They began to argue more frequently. Ellen's stubbornness and need to control every aspect of her public image started spilling over into their private life, creating friction. Portia felt increasingly sidelined, her own desires and needs overshadowed by Ellen's relentless focus on her career and reputation. By late 2021, Portia de Rossi had reached her breaking point. Despite attempts at therapy and reconciliation, she asked Ellen DeGeneres to leave their home. Portia felt unheard and longed for a quieter, more authentic life away from the public spotlight. Ellen, however, was still focused on her demanding career. Now, with their marriage over, both have spoken out. Ellen called Portia the most important person in her life, while Portia expressed that she will always love Ellen and cherish their time together. However, both acknowledged that their relationship, while meaningful, didn't have the fairy tale ending. Many hoped for what led to this dramatic decision. Could they have salvaged their marriage, or was it inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was this the right decision for Portia, or could they have worked things out? Drop your thoughts in a comment and make sure to subscribe to Film Doc for more exclusive updates.